Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to add numbers with base 10 blocks. So first thing, I already have our flats, rods, and units up representing the numbers we will be adding. So for this we have 3 flats representing the 300, also known, or in the hundreds place. The 5 in the tens place we have 5 rods, 6 units, in the ones place, and then over here it's the same thing. We have the hundreds, tens, and ones, and then we have 200, 90, and then 7. So to add these two, we will start off with our units. So we have 7 units and 6 units on this side. So what we want to do is go ahead and add those two. So 6 plus 7, we'll go ahead and count that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have 13 units altogether. Okay? With 13 units, what we have to do is separate that because it has a tens place. So we want to go ahead and take the 10 out of the 13, and what we do with that is we go ahead and add it onto one of our other rods, and then we take away 10 from our original 13 units. So we'll just take off this 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we are left with 3. So that is how much we have for our units is 3. And then we move on to our rods. So we have 9 rods and 5 rods, but we had to add the 1, so we now have 6 and 9. So what we want to do now is the same process. We just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So now we know that we have 15 rods. When we have 15 rods, it's the same thing as the units. We cannot have 15 rods, so we have to separate that. So what this actually represents is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So we take 10 away from the rods as we did the units, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rods left, leaving us with 5 in the tens place. And then where we had 10 rods, we have to go ahead and add a flat to our flats. So now we just add as we have been doing. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the answer is 653 because we have 600 flats, 50 rods, and 3 units. And that is how you add with base 10 blocks. I will now be demonstrating how to subtract using base 10 blocks. So for this equation, we have 624 minus 259. So we have 6 flats, 2 rods, 4 units, and then on this side we have 2 flats, 5 rods, and then 9 units. So first thing we have to do is subtract 9 from 4, which we cannot do. So we take this 4 and we take a rod out of the 2. So we take that rod and we add it onto our units. So we go ahead and add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because remember, the rod represents 10 units. So now we go ahead and look at this. Now this is 14 instead of 4 because we took 10, and 10 plus 4 equals 14. So now that we have 14, we can subtract 9 from 14. 9 minus 14 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 5. So we now add that 5 to our ones place and move on to our rods, which is in our tens place. The same thing happens. We cannot take 5 out of 2, which is now actually 1. We can't do that. So what we have to do is the same process. we take a flat and we add it to our rods place. And now remember, 10 rods equals 1 flat. So we go ahead and add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which makes us 11. And we can take 5 from 11. So what is 5 minus 11? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6. So now we add 6 into our tens place, and we have 6 rods so far and 5 units, which means now we have to subtract our flats. So we have 2 flats and 5 units. We originally had, flats. We originally had 6, but remember where we had to take 1 and put it to our rods, we now only have 5. 5 minus 2 is what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. So now that gives us 365. We have 3 flats, 6 rods, and 5 units. And that is how you subtract using base 10 blocks.